Hello everyone, and welcome back to the gaming channel. This is the third episode of Big Aspirations. Last time we didn't really get much done, as we spent the entirety of the episode just doing one of the dream sequences. So hopefully this time we'll actually progress a bit with the main story, and try to get our protagonist Aubrey a bit heavier. So having said that, let's get ready for the day. Get changed for the day. You're finding it hard to find clothes that fit. Light some incense. You feel a slight tingling sensation throughout your body. Your stomach begins to growl as you breathe in the scent of the incense. You have none remaining. As I believe this was either the first or the last thing we did last time after using a morning leech. So we bought one of the other curios. Head out. The transit to work was uneventful today. Always feels like they start off too early. So tired. Go to work. You run into Celeste during work today. I'm trying something different with my hair today. Do you like it? You're blown away by this woman's gentle beauty. Get back to work. You work diligently and walk out with a little bit of cash. You're approached by Jamie. Turns out we have a heavy workload today, and some extra hours are available. Would you be interested in picking them up? I'm gonna decline since we already have quite a bit of cash. There's a knock at your door, and you see a pair of young women standing in front of your doorway. Hello, me and my sister are going door to door to help raise funds for our sorority. If anyone interested in some cookies, take a free sample. You take a single cookie and say that you will get more next time. Continue. Now that your work is done for the day, you decide how you want to spend the rest of your time. Well, we've already bought some curios, so this time we could actually see the streamer, since we have enough money to give her donations now. So log on to the computer and watch a Mukbang stream. You're greeted by the familiar stream mascot for Roxy Roller. The stream starts. Maybe today's the day I can actually finish this meal. Make a donation. 10 or 50. Let's start with 10 and then we'll try the 50 later. Scarlet Stuffer, thank you so much for the donation. Log off. Right, that was disappointing. Log on to the computer and Mukbang stream. Okay, it's already off for the day, so let's go back here instead. Make a donation, 50. Oh my gosh, Scarlet Stuffer, that's crazy generous of you. Make sure to put that money to good use. Log off. Alright, so we didn't get a special scene yet, so I'll keep trying in the following days. We have some extra time now, so might as well go for food. Go for a full meal a couple of times. You feel like you have accomplished a lot today, but it's probably time to call it a night. The sun greets you to another morning. Check weight. 43. It's a start. Yeah, ready. Light some incense. Let's see inventory. I have one cinnamon bun, but I'm gonna keep them for the cashier at the clothes store. Head out. Someone manages to catch your eye during transit today. What does she drink? And when can I get some? Go to work. You run into Celeste during work today. Good for her. Probably get back to work. Work, home time. Alright, let's log on to the computer again and see if anything's changed. Mukbang stream again. You're greeted by the familiar stream mascot for Roxy Roller. The stream starts. Okay, so nothing changed. Let's donate another 100. Maybe it's the next threshold. Log off. Well, we could try going for a full meal again. Call it a night. Okay, we're up to 44. Get ready for the day. Light some incense. And head out. Someone manages to catch her eye during transit today. Her hair is super pretty. Go to work. Hey Aubrey, I brought donuts today. Time to pick out. Take one. Work and get a little bit of cash. Home time. Okay, let's try the stream a third time. Stream starts. Nothing has changed. You can still donate 50. Okay, nothing's changing. I feel like the threshold is a bit high for this, especially if we didn't cheat in the money, but we'll see. Go for food again. I think we'll keep this this routine till we get to the next stage at least. Okay, so we have unlocked a large meal. It costs 50. Let's get a large meal. Ah, my stomach hurts. Turn home. Feel like you have accomplished a lot and call it a night. Check weight. We're up to 46. Get ready, light some incense, and head out. Someone manages to catch your eye during transit today. She got those sips like, what? What? Hey Aubrey, I brought donuts today. Time to pig out. So, as we can see, we get options to take more and more as capacity expands. Home time. Let's fourth time the charm with the stream. Stream starts. Okay, we've got a new scene. Let's check it out. You log into today's stream, and with the outfit Roxy's wearing, you're able to see that the constant overeating that she's been doing has started to become noticeable on her figure. Her breasts have gone from being small and barely noticeable to what could be described as a handful. The weight seems to have settled exclusively on her chest. She has her usual meal set out in front of her, a feast for someone of her once diminutive stature. Hi everybody, I have a good feeling about today's mukbang. I think today might be the day where I actually finish all days. Wish me luck. She begins by stuffing her face, taking the occasional moment to breathe and chat with her audience. The chat is going at a speed of light, encouraging to keep going and making all sorts of lewd comments about her body and what they would like her to do with it. You can see her smile as she reads the comments. She's clearly a girl who thrives on being at the center of attention. As the show goes on, you watch her belly expand to the point where it's poking out of her shirt, a familiar sight to those who have frequented the stream. As she leans back to cradle her swollen belly, you get an eyeful of her new cleavage, which get the chat going even once more. She's approaching the end of the meal, and you can see a spark of determination flicker in Roxy's eyes. She knows the goal is within reach, and she isn't going to let this chance pass her by. Roxy's hand and mouth become a blur, shoving food into her mouth as fast as she can. A few bites later, she lets out a massive belch, and her eyes widen in shock. It is a moment of triumph and embarrassment. She can see the chat exploding with encouragement. Roxy grins and continues, shoveling the last of her meal into her mouth. With a final triumphant gulp, the entire thing disappears down her throat, and she leans back with a look of pure bliss. I did it, guys. I really did it. She sits there for a minute, keeping her hands over her taut stomach, feeling her victory. Eventually she leans forward, her eyes heavy, and speaks. Alright guys, time for me to say goodbye. I would normally keep going, but I'm actually afraid that I'm going to go into a food coma at any second. I'm so full. With a click, the stream cuts off. You smile and decides to look off. The beginning of something great, you suspect. Alright, and we'll go for food as usual. Getting a couple of large meals and call it a night. This morning, as you wake up, you feel a soreness in your chest that you never used to have. I guess if you actually have tits, then you can't sleep on your stomach through the night. Not that you're going to hear me complain about it. Looks like your efforts are finally starting to bear fruit. You grab onto your chest and give it a squeeze. You find yourself playing with your breasts a lot more, and as they have been growing in size. They're still perky, but are now big enough to make a handful. You begin to knead them more aggressively and find your hands wandering down. And I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that this won't exactly go down on YouTube, so hopefully I'm wrong, but we'll see. Yes, unfortunately, the scene I cut out wasn't exactly acceptable for YouTube standards. So, in case you're curious about what you missed, go to check out the game. It's free, it's on itch.io. Anyways, let's check weight. Looks like I weigh 48 kilos. Beginning to make some progress. Return. Get ready. You get changed for the day. Light some incense. and head out. Someone manages to catch your eye during transit today. Hello, mommy. Go to work. Management must have had decided that morale could use a boost because there's free pizza available in the staff room when you go for lunch. You are standing over multiple boxes of pizza, plate in hand. Take a slice. You help yourself to your favorite pizza. Pepperoni. Nothing beats a classic. While enjoying your meal, one of you catch sight of one of your co-workers. I wish every day was pizza day. It would probably make everyone work better too, if you really thought about it. Jade grabs the largest slice of pizza that she can find and eats it without a care, causing grease stains to litter her vest. Hits the spot. Back to the grind. You work diligently throughout the day and walk out with a little bit of cash. Home time. Alright, so all the various images have changed. We still haven't had to buy new clothes though, so we'll see. Let's go back into routine and watch the stream. The stream starts. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's see, a donation. Still 10 or 50. Okay, well, let's keep going. Scarlet Stuffer. Seems like you want to see more of me, huh? Don't worry, you will. Alright, and we're going to eat some food as well. You feel like I've accomplished a lot, and you call it a night. Good night. Check, wait. We're up to 50. Return and get ready. You get changed for the day. Light some incense. We should probably get more, so we'll take that as a chance to buy more curios. Someone manages to catch your eye during transit today. Maybe if I don't make eye contact, she won't realize I was staring at her ass. Go to work. Lucky you. Someone has left a slice of cheesecake inside the staff fridge today. You take the tasty treat and begin to dig into it. You're in the middle of having a bite when you hear, "Hey, that's mine." You turn to the sound of the voice. You see a small woman with her hands on her hips, looking quite cross at you. You don't recognize her. You pull the fork out of your mouth and reply with a muffled, "Oh, this is yours?" Attempting to play innocent. The little woman sighs and says, "Yes, it is, and I was looking forward to that all day. What makes you think you can just grab other people's food out of the fridge?" Wasn't a name on it, so I thought it was leftover from a meeting, you lie. Whatever, listen, I expect to be compensated for this, and I don't want cash. I want cheesecake, a whole cheesecake to make up for it. When you get one, come find me. My name is Lily, and I just started working here. You can find my cubicle in the accounting department. And don't think I'm trying to flake out of this. I don't want to get HR involved, but I will. And with that, little ball of fire turns on her heel and leaves the break room in a huff. You don't think any regular cheesecake is going to cut it for this girl? Maybe Shadow Curios has something special to help smooth this over. Finish work. You're approached by Jamie. Extra hours, and we're going to decline again. Alright, so we have 3 things to do today. Eat more, check out the stream, and go to Shadow Curios to buy a few things. So let's start with the stream. Which, same as before, make a donation of 50. And yet, nothing changed. Then let's go to the store and ask about cheesecake. The woman looks up at you, clearly annoyed. What makes you think that I would carry cheesecake here? Does this place look like a bakery to you? You blush. Well, I just wanted to make sure that it will be really good. And I thought maybe you have some kind of thing, some kind of super magic cake. You have to admit, you do have some weird stuff here. The goth woman lets out an exasperated sigh, stands up, heads to the back of the shop. You can hear muffled murmurs and sounds of exertion, until finally she returns, taking a seat to her desk once more. Here. She then tosses something at you, and you reflexively catch it. You look down and see yourself holding a severed hand. You yelp as you drop the hand to the floor. What the fuck? You're welcome. Really ungrateful of you to drop my gifts like that, though, she says with a wry smile. That there is a monkey's paw. Some guy who probably took a few too many uppers came in here one day begging me to take it off him. So I did. Didn't even have to pay for it. Just put it in my bag storage and forgot about it. The stories go that it will grant you any wish, but you make, but will twist the wish in some kind of dramatically ironic kind of way. You pick it up and see that one of the fingers is extended, while the rest have curled themselves into a fist. And you're giving this to me because this is as close to a magic cake as you're going to get out of me. So think carefully about your words and wish yourself something delicious. It won't be on me if you fuck up though. That's the price you pay on a free wish. Assuming that this thing even works at all, that is. You pocket the small fist and thank the store clerk for her help. You can find it in your inventory. Go home. Okay, so we didn't get the chance to buy more incense, but we still have enough for a couple days. So let's have some food for tonight. It's getting easier to do this. And return home. Call it a night. And get ready. You go to get ready for the day, but you find that none of your clothes are big enough to fit. Looks like you need to update your wardrobe. You end up calling into work and say that you won't be able to come in. You should look into buying new clothes. Alright, and that didn't even let us access our inventory. So we'll have to go to the mall. Clothes shopping. Just to try on some new outfits. Always wanted to fill out a dress like this. Purchase clothes. What can I help you with today? And we're gonna give her a cinnamon bun. You know, I have been meaning to try these. Thank you so much. Purchase for 75 bucks. Let me get that rung in you right away. Run in for you right away. You bought clothes that fit properly. Hopefully they will last for a bit. Back to the mall. Right, and we're going to wander a bit. Let's see. Someone catches your eye as you explore the mall. I can only imagine how much time it would take to breathe that much here. Okay, and we only have one energy left, so let's go home. And we're gonna spend that on the stream today as well. So watch Mukbang stream starts. We get another new scene. So I think that for this episode, we're just gonna watch this scene. And if it's not too long, we're going to do the cheesecake as well. Or if this lasts more than I think, I'm just gonna do the cheesecake for the next episode. After finally conquering the first full mukbang meal a while ago, Roxy has developed quite the appetite.